Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how I create a simple landing page using ClickFunnels. So what I have decided that to share with you guys, the different funnels that I run online when I'm doing my affiliate marketing, because I mostly do affiliate marketing and e-commerce. And I want to share with you guys, how I do things and my failures and my winning funnels and how I structured them, so you guys can get some idea of how can you create profitable funnels, and how can you also prevent from being a failure on creating funnels, because funnels take certain structure. It takes a lots of testing, rinse and repeating process. So what I've decided through my channel, I want to help you with the funnels, traffic. I'm not a guru. I've been online for in a couple years already. I can share with you my knowledge and my experiences that you can use to be successful, and also learn what kind of failure that I'm having, so you can avoid them for yourself. So with that being said, today I'm going to show you how can you create a opt-in page, simple opt-in page, and I'm also going to share some of the optimization rules with you as well that will help you to build a better opt-in page. Rules that I follow for all my opt-in page after testing lots of funnels, so you can do that as well. So first you're gonna come here and click add new. Since we're going to create a simple opt-in page, we're going to collect people's emails. What you're going to do is that select collect emails, select choose, and I'm just going to name it demo 2. And here you can add text like, if you are promoting ClickBank's product, you can just put ClickBank as a group. If you want to group all of the ClickBank product under one domain, you can do that. You can put tag like that if you want. But for this video, I'm not gonna put any tags. I'm just gonna click build funnel. It's not mandatory. So after I click build funnel, what it does is that it comes to this page where you can see all the pre-done opt-in pages that have been done for you already. Now, since I'm a affiliate marketer and I do a lots of, I capture people's email, what I like to do, I always like to use simple form of opt-in pages. And from my experience, I tested the long form opt-in pages, simple opt-in pages. I also tested, flashy opt-in pages where you have flashy stuff. For me, what converted the best was the simple opt-in page, and I'm exactly going to give you which one I use most of the time. I usually use this opt-in page right here most of the time, because it's simple and it's catchy. I'll show you what I exactly do, and I'm just going to click select template, and after it's done and after it's open, I can customize that. Now ClickFunnels has two kind of customization. You can customize using the new method, or you can customize using the old method that they had. I am comfortable with both, but I would also always prefer you to use the new method, since it's better and you get a lot more out of it. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. And you know just be comfortable with the new one, because maybe the old one gonna be gone after 6 months. So rather than starting later, you can start now. So I'm just gonna right click on that, click opening a new tab. Now after testing a lots of landing pages, I can tell number one thing that most people get wrong, and most people turn their prospect away because they use headline that does not resonate with uh, with the product. Because you always have to make sure that the product that you're selling or promoting is congruent with the headline that you have. Let's say you are selling a product that is related to the golf courses, but instead you're talking about how to swing baseball bats, that does not go well. So what I'll do for this video, I'll share with you one of the headlines that worked really good for me, and I'll share with you why it worked well for me and how can you model that. Now, I have to mention this. I'm not a good copywriter. I'm a marketer, and I really do not put too much emphasis on it. I do not want to waste a lot of time thinking about that. So what I do, I like to use a source that does everything for me. And if you want to learn more about it, and if you want to see it in action, you can click the link below where you're going to be able to figure out how can you automate your headlines. Now, I learned it from one of the person. He will share with you exactly how he does it, so you can take the notes. He will show you his tools that he's using to automate all of these headlines, his emails, headlines, and everything. If you are interested, you are more than welcome to purchase the tool. If not, you can just keep watching the video. He shares a lots of tips and tricks with you that will help you a lot, basically. So I thought that those videos are great, and I would like to share with you. If you are interested, you can check this out. And also there's another video that you're gonna find after you click the link and go to that landing page, is a video where that person discusses about how little tweaks of a headline can make you six figure. Like if you're making, let's say, five figure from one landing page, you tweak the headline just a little bit and change a few items and optimize the page, you can actually make six figure out of one landing page. And it's very cool. And after I looked at it, and I was like, how much money we are leaving on the table. So it was very educational. I would highly encourage you guys to go and check it out, basically. Even though you don't purchase anything, I'm letting you know ahead of time because I want you to be as my long-term subscriber. If there is something that you need to purchase, where when I'm suggesting you to watch something, I'll let you know ahead of time, so I'm not being scammy or something like that. But he also provides a lots of valuable information, how he sees his headlines and how he does it. You can just follow that. You can just watch those videos for free, and then if you are convinced, if you want to automate that, I own the tool myself, and I'll do a future video how I use it, how I utilize it, so you guys can see that in action. But for now, watch this video, try to get some ideas about headlines, because headlines is the most important thing on the landing page. So with that being said, let's jump back in. I'll share with you one of the headline that worked really good for me, and you can model that if you want. So first of all, if you are promoting somebody else's product, logo is not important. So I'm going to click this delete button and click OK. So it's going to delete. What I love about ClickFunnels is that it's all drag and drop. And I'm not a programmer, to be honest with you, and I do not know much about coding. I know just a little bit here and there. So it helps you to customize as much as you want. Being online, I saw other tools, and I think ClickFunnels is the best tool yet, because it's been done by an internet marketer who been doing this for over a decade now. So I think this is the best tool. If you want 2 weeks of free trial, you can click the link below to get 2 weeks of free trial. And in the future, what I'll do, I'll share with you some of the pages that I've ran and had a higher conversion, and I'll give you some walkthrough on that as well, so that you can also follow what I have done and how can you do better with that as well. So with that being said, I'm just gonna show you what I've done. So my number one rule for my landing page is that I always try to give something away for free. Always get this, if somebody's coming to your landing page and they are giving you their email, you should be tempting them to give you the email. They should have a good enough reason to give you the email. And that is why, you always have to like make like upfront business with them, sort of kind of thing. I'm giving you this, in return give me the email. And I'll share with you in the future, how I get all of this thing, reporting and everything done under like 2 minutes. And for now, I'm just letting you know how what I do. That's my number one strategy. And helps me all the time, to incentivize people. So I was promoting a product that's make money online, basically. So this is how I did it. I put free report reviews, and your prospects, or the people that you're driving, your traffic, they are here because they have curiosity. So if you have done the first part right, means that you have incentivized them enough to come to your landing page. That means they're convinced, they're curious about what you have to offer them, right? So your second stage is that you have to make sure they understand, they're getting something that's valuable to them. So what I do, this is my number one trick. I'm not gonna keep everything behind. I'm just gonna make it red. Right, and then I'm gonna go here and select everything, and I use the words like discover, or how to, or word like find out. If you are not tempting your people, your traffic, if they're not convinced, they will leave your page. So you have to do two things. You have to be congruent with what you're promoting, and you have to tempt them by creating enough curiosity. So this is what I did. Simple as that. I said discover these 3 secrets. Secrets as is. Sorry about that. I'm a little terrible on spelling. Secrets used by the top internet marketer to marketer to generate 7 figures online. Now, these are not congruent. Let me tell you why. This text need to be smaller, because this is your main headline here. This is like you're starting. So what I do, I go here, I click on the settings button. You see this red color? I click on that. Now, this is why I always suggest you to use the second, or the updated version, because they show you the converting colors. Russell Brunson with his partner did a lots of split testing, like millions dollar worth of split testing, where they figured out what color worked the best, what kind of button worked the best. And if you wanna grab that book for free, I have a link below down there. I think you have to pay a shipping of like $4.95 or $9.95. Totally being upfront with you, the book is free. It's an amazing book. If you wanna learn, the crazy test they have ran, it's gonna help you a lot if you are looking to be on this online space for a while. So I would highly encourage you to go get the book, because it's phenomenal, and it'll show you exactly what kind of test they're on. If you have money for shipping, go grab it. If you're not, you don't have to, and it's a free book. So I have nothing to make out there. just to be totally upfront with you. So I always try to keep that red. I don't like this red. I just want to make it like a little more darker. You can make it dark, doesn't matter. And I want to make sure that I want to make it smaller. I want to keep it Oswald, and I want to make sure that this thing is bigger. So here, so my rules of thumb for any headline that I use all the time is to make sure my headlines are fit within 3 sentences. I have done a lot of testing, 4 to 1 line. The best work for myself was 3 line, and I like to keep it on 3 line, within 3 lines, 3 sentences, in other words. Now there is something missing here. I need to make sure that some of the keyword pops into people's face. So when the reader reads, the bolded words, like, I need to bold this out a little bit so it hits people's eye, and they reads and it triggers on their head, what they're looking at. So I wanna bold some of this out basically. So what I want to do, I want to click here. So now instead of I like the white colors. It's nice, but I want to make sure that the word that I'm making bold is red. So I'm going to go to the bold color, and I'm going to select the red. And I want to make sure that any word that I'm bolding is become red. Now, before I do that, I want to share one more thing with you. It's very crucial also to test, if you have enough money, but I will give you the secret formula. Test the fonts of your headlines. Let me be honest with you guys. You can have the same headlines and you can have 2 different fonts. You'll always figure out that one font is working better than other with the same traffic source. I just took a sip of water. So you have to make sure that you always test out different horizontal fonts. I did not know until I read the book, and it helped me drastically because I used to always keep like everything default, and now since I know which works the best, it increased my open rates by 10, 15, 20%, to be honest with you, from 30 to 50% sometimes. So my number one font that I use is the Open Sense. It makes it look better. It makes things pops out a little bit better. I like it, and I think my users likes it the best as well. Then I'm gonna go here and select the 3 secrets. That's the catch. I'm gonna click bold. See, it automatically become red because I selected the red. Don't worry about the color. We'll adjust that in the future. Generate at 7-figure. That's have to be bolded because that's something gonna hit people's eyes. Top internet marketer. I think that's something that we need to bold it out. And I never ask for a first name. The reason why is that these people are kind enough to give you their personal email address where you can send email and sell them in the future. So I respect the amount of work they are doing, and I want to minimize the effort for them to turn them away by asking them too much information. So I always leave out the first name. You can put that, see if that works better for you. For me, just the email works better. So I click OK. So I have that already. I have the button for the red color which matches this. Basically, you can click on the button and you can click on this big color and you can see which button works better. For me, the 2 colors that work better was the red and the yellow. I'm being totally upfront with you. My job here is to help you out. Here you can send this, edit the message. I'm gonna say yes, I want the report. The reason why I use this, yes, I want the report because I want them to say in their mind that they want it. So if you if you are making them say things or pre-approve them saying things in their mind by looking at your button, they're most likely going to give you their email. All right, so I use word like yes, I want this, yes, this works, it will work for me, things like that. I let them pre-qualify themselves. That's a secret, by the way. So I always say free because the word free sells itself. I want to keep the text color white. You can make it black if you would like, it's not a big deal. And then you see this box out here, it's way too top. So I'm gonna click this setting button, the green one. When I see the green light, you know, I had to explain one thing. When you see the green light, that's like the whole, section. When you see this, these are the rows basically. That box contains all this text, and these are the individual text itself for the yellow. So you have to select this green, click the settings button, and you have to click the drag this so it comes into the middle. Now, after you make any changes, I would urge you to save. And when you click save, it will give you this page. All it's asking you to do is to put an title that could be found by other people when they search for something similar to yours. This really does not help, but I always put it because it's just one page opt-in page, so it's not gonna be, it's not a box, so it's not gonna be that optimized. So I just put free report. I don't put keyword or anything like that. If you want, you can put like make money online, things like that in a sword. Also, now, I think I have a good headline and everything here. What I want to do, I want to change the background because background is also related to the psychology of the person. So let's say if you are selling a health and fitness product, let me take a sip of water. You want to incentivize those people by showing them what could be the effect that they can have after they take the supplement. So somebody has a ripped body, that could help. For IM marketing space, why people come to IM marketing? Because they want freedom, they want money, they want, all that kind of cool stuff. It's not my intention, to be honest with you. I do not make those kind of scammy videos and things like that. But for most people, they want freedom. So something related to the freedom, I went to the settings, I went to the background, and I went here to change the background. I want to select a picture that resonates with them. So what I'll do, I select this picture, which is a picture of a beach, which means unended, hope, basically. So this is why I did that, because I want to give them a hope. When people come to this page, I want them to feel like, hey, if I could get this secret, and if I can make the similar amount of money, I can go to the beach and I can chill. Basically, that's what it means. You have to test things out. This kind of background work for me. Thing that give the people hope, because people hate to be scared and like to have hope. So I always like to give them hope of things, and I want to make sure that my page resonate with that, and that's what I do. So I put a picture of the beach, and you can see that as well. So now it's done, everything is fine, everything's cool. This next step we have to do is that we have to create a thank you page. A thank you page is important because you want to make sure that you thank your subscriber for subscribing your channel, and so also it notifies them, hey, you agree to give me your email, and you are expecting to receive the email from in the future. So I'm going to select the first template because that's what I use most of the time. And I'm gonna select the edit page, opening a new tab, and I'm gonna have this here. So here I just simply, they give me their email, so I don't have to say much. I will show you some very ninja things on this page that you can do to earn money right away. And so make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel, and you will get a lot more ninja strategies that I use myself. Thank you for subscribing. I want to make it look a little bit smaller. I don't like the color, let me make it red. I do not put always red, so don't count me for that. I don't like any button. I always send out the free report via email, and I'll show you some advanced technique. How can you keep the fake emailers away, like the scammy people away? I'll show you everything like that. in the future as well. I'll share with you my techniques and everything. And then you're just gonna say, please check your email for the report. And then you're just gonna save. It's gonna say the same thing. You just say thanks. It doesn't really matter. Just save it. So boom. So in this video I shared with you how can you create an effective landing page. So hopefully it made sense to you. I will go more in depth and advanced in the future, which can help you more, and which will guide you to the right path of creating. And I'll also going to share with you some of the live case study that will help you to make sure that you are staying away from having the same failure as I have, because I have done this for a while, so I know what works, what does not. And even if I fail, I'll share with you. I'm not all about success. Failure is there for internet marketers all the time, so I don't mind to share that. I don't need this portion, so I'm just going to delete it. So so I will share with you good and bad and everything. So if you want to stay tuned, again, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the future video. Don't forget to check out those the videos for the headlines and everything. Take the free education if you're not ready to buy anything, but it's gonna make your life much more easy, and it's gonna give you a better quality. I'm bad at writing. I mentioned it already. I always use the same tool for a year now, so you should if you have that weakness, you might well consider to do that. So I'll see you in the future video, and take care till then.